Today I get a feeling of being at St. Joseph's Oratory, having so many celebrants with me for the feast of St. Joseph, for the novena. We used to always have this solemn celebration, and on 19th March, so many priests from the Diocese of Montreal and elsewhere used to come and celebrate big feast. And today we have the feast of Father Patrick Peyton, the birthday of Father Patrick Peyton. There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear. So one who fears is not yet perfect in love. As we celebrate today the 110th birthday of Venerable Father Patrick Peyton, we know his background, where he comes from. He was born in County Mayo, Ireland, into a humble family. As a young adult, he found his way to the United States and into the Congregation of Holy Cross. During his seminary formation, he fell sick with tuberculosis, and it's there that he started praying through the intercession of the Blessed Virgin Mary. The young Patrick believed that it's through the intercession of Mother Mary that he revived his health. At this point, he really decided to spend the rest of his life spreading devotion to Mother Mary. After his ordination to priesthood, he became an apostle of the Rosary and the love of God. He had no fear to proclaim the love of God to people around him, people from across the world. Ethnicity and color did not matter for Father Peyton. He invited people around him to pray the rosary every day. He experienced God through prayer, and he helped others experience God. Venerable Father Patrick Peyton helped families pray. During his meetings with thousands of people, he reiterated that the family that prays together stays together, and the world at prayer is a world at peace. And that's so true in today's context. Today we continue the works of Venerable Father Peyton in 17 countries with the collaboration of the Congregation of Holy Cross International. And during this week, we are fortunate to have at Peyton Center in Eastern here the leaders from India who collaborate with the Father Peyton's work to help families pray. The presence of leaders from India shows that we are not only a local mission, but also international. All the reflections that you bring in and all the inputs that we have here at the center will help us move forward to form a better future, keeping the common goals. As Father Peyton did not limit himself to one place or people, we too follow his footprints to spread out his message to all people. The first reading of today invites us to be men and women without fear to announce the love of God, just because we know and believe in the love of God. We help families come out of fear. There are thousands of families that are broken due to various issues, various problems. Sometimes the storm is too hard, not easy for families to come out of all the storms. But in the midst of all the storms, we know that Jesus is there. We find Jesus. When there is an encounter with Jesus, there's an experience of peace. We all remember the words of Saint John Paul II. Brothers and sisters, do not be afraid to welcome Christ and accept his power. Open wide the doors for Christ. To his saving power, open the boundaries of states, economic and political systems, the vast fields of culture, civilization, and development. Do not be afraid. Christ knows what is in man, and He alone knows it. When we walk with Jesus, the fear vanishes from our life. As Father Patrick Peyton believed and propagated, Mother Mary helps us grow closer to Jesus. As chosen by God, Mother Mary is a perfect model of simplicity and service. She had no fear to say yes to the will of God. Venerable Father Peyton had no fear to say yes to the call of God to serve families and tell them that prayer does wonders in life. Let's continue to love and propagate the mission of Father Peyton to support families all over the world. Amen.